Now let us see the isomerism exhibited by haloalkanes. Alkyl halides can show following types of isomerism: chain isomerism, position isomerism, optical isomerism, and absolute configuration. Let us see by taking few examples. So here we have this C3H7Cl chloropropane. So we can draw this structure as 1 chloropropane and 2 chloropropane. So here we have this halogen at position 1 and at position 2. Since the position of halogen is different, hence these are called position isomers. Now let us take another example. Here we have this chlorobutane, C4H9Cl. The first structure is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2Cl, it is chlorobutane, and then we have the CH3, CHCl, CH2Cl. So here we have this CH3 it is. So this is 1-chloro 2-methyl propane, and then we have this 2-chlorobutane. So here the number of carbon chain has reduced in position in compound 1 and 2. So here if we take another compound 2-chlorobutane, the position of chlorine is different, and then if we are having this 2-chloro 2-methyl propane, so these are the 4 isomers of chlorobutane, and here the first 2 will be called chain isomers because the number of chain is different in the 2 cases. However, their structural differences are there, but their molecular formula is same. And the 1 and the 3 are called position isomer because the position of this halogen is different. And then we have this 1 and the 4 where these are again called chain isomer because chain has reduced to 3 from 4. So this C4H9Cl can also exhibit optical isomerism. Now the optical isomers are those which are showing deviating the plane polarized light So the compound which are deviating this plane polarized light either in clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise directions are called optical isomers, and the phenomena is known as optical isomerism. We will talk about it very soon. So here we have the C4H9Cl exhibit optical isomers. This center is called chiral center. Here we are having all these substituents different. We have H, we have CH3, we have Cl, we have ethyl group. So the isomers has one chiral carbon atom and hence can exhibit optical isomerism. It exists in the 2 form, and these 2 forms are called enantiomer, which are mirror image of each other, and these are non-superimposable. So let's see what are the different enantiomer of C4H9Cl. So here we have this R configuration and this one is known as S configuration. So if we look it closely, we have this chlorine in the left hand side to this chiral center, and this chlorine in the S configuration is at right side of this chiral center. So let us see what are the criterias for the optical isomerism. If n is even, then where n is the number of chiral centers, then the number of enantiomer is calculated by using this formula of 2n-1, and the number of meso compounds are calculated by using the formula of 2 to the power n by 2 minus 1, and the total number of optical isomers is equals to 2 to the power n minus 1 plus 2 to the power n by 2 minus 1. So these are the formula by which we can calculate the number of isomers. But if n is odd, then the number of enantiomer is given by 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 2 to the power n minus 1 by 2, and the number of meso compounds is calculated by 2 to the power n minus 1 by 2. And the total number of optical isomers can be calculated as 2 to the power n minus 1. So now the question is, what is mesocompound? Mesocompounds are the mesoisomer is an optically inactive member. That means those will be not optically active. Are the set of stereoisomers, at least 2 of which are optically active. in spite of having two or more stereocenters, the mesoisomers are optically inactive. Let's see the example. So here we have this CH3, H and Br. So here I am having two chiral center, 1 and 2. And it is just the mirror image of compound 2, and these are the non-superimposable. So here this 1 and 2 are called enantiomer. Enantiomer are those isomers which are mirror image of each other but are non-superimposable. And if we look at compound 3, its formula will be same, but these are the distereomers of 1. So 1 and 3 are called distereomers. Those are not the mirror image of each other. If we look at 3 and 4, now the compound 4 is just the identical structure of 3. So these 3 and 4 are identical. Now 3 and 4 are called mesocompounds because they are optically inactive. They are optically inactive. Let's solve another question. Here it is, which of the following is not chiral? So we have to find the option where we are finding that all the substituents are not different. So let's draw the structure of each one of them one by one. So for 2-hydroxypropanoic acid, this will be the structure, and if we look at this carbon, all the substituents are different. Here it is methyl, then hydrogen, hydroxyl, and then this carboxylic group. So this carbon is chiral carbon. So definitely this is not our option. Then look at option B. Here it is 2-butanol. If we look at the structure of this 2-butanol, this carbon is again chiral carbon because the substituents at this carbon is different. We have this methyl, ethyl, hydroxyl, and one hydrogen. So this carbon is also chiral carbon. So again this is not our option. Then option C, we have 2,3-dibromopentane, and if we look at the structure, it is, we have two chiral center here, this is and this one, and where all the substituents are different. Again this is not our option. Then look at option D, where it is 3-bromopentane, and if we look at the structure, we have one carbon where we are having this hydrogen, we are having this bromine, and these two are basically same substituents, ethyl group. Hence this carbon is definitely not chiral. Since in the question they have asked which one is not chiral, so definitely the option D will be the correct one.